Hey guys, so it has been a couple weeks since I've made a video, um, and I'm here to do a pregnancy update. This is going to be my 28, 29, 30 week update, because I missed weeks 28 and 29, so yeah. And I came a little prepared and made kind of a list of things that, I wanted to mention because pregnancy brain for me is a totally real thing, and I probably even left some things off the list. So, oh well. Anyway, yeah, so I am 30 weeks and 2 days now, which I cannot believe. Like, I really can't. I really cannot believe I am, you know, 10-ish weeks away from having this baby. It's absolutely crazy to me. So yeah, let's jump into it. Weight over the last 2.5, pushing 3 weeks since I did an update. I've gone up about 3 pounds. It kind of just depends on the day and what time of day I'm weighing myself. But if I weigh myself like first thing in the morning, since my last midwife appointment and my last pregnancy update video, I'm up about 3 pounds. So it's not awful, but you know. Yeah, so some other things, my legs and now my feet in the last couple days. But my legs the last few weeks have been extremely crampy. I cannot just like shake the feeling of my legs constantly being just in a constant state of like tightness, I guess. And it's honestly mostly my left leg and my left foot now. It's really annoying. I really can't get comfortable for very long. It makes getting to sleep at night extremely difficult. Yeah, so typically what I do is I'll lay down in bed for like 10 minutes and I realize I'm not going to be able to get to sleep, and I get up and I take a bath or a shower and just kind of sit there and let the hot water kind of soak on my legs and my feet. And lately I've been adding this Dr. Teal's, I think it is. It's like a Epsom salt soaking solution, which is just basically like magnesium, and that definitely helps as opposed to just plain water. My midwife also suggested I take a calcium magnesium supplement. I'm really, like I said earlier, like in the beginning of this video, pregnancy brain for me is a really real thing, and a lot of the times I don't remember to take my supplements. But I was noticing for like the few days when I was taking the calcium magnesium supplement, like routinely, it wasn't completely getting rid of the pain and the cramping, but it definitely was taking the edge off. So I've been really trying to like get myself back on track with that, but my brain just doesn't hold information long enough for me to remember. Yeah, so the legs, mostly the left leg, but mostly the left, and now the left foot, constantly uncomfortable. So yeah, which then in turn makes sleeping awful. I do not sleep very well at this point. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how tired I am. I don't sleep very well. I'm up, tossing and turning constantly, and every time I do have to like roll over, it takes a lot of energy, and I basically have to like wake all the way up to roll over. It's just really awful. I'm not sleeping well, and it's definitely not fun. Yeah. heartburn, it hasn't been too bad, but when I do get it, it gets bad. I did buy a heartburn relief tea from Earth Mama Angel Baby that I drink when I start to feel the heartburn coming on. That helps to soothe it. And of course, like Tums helps when it gets really, really bad. But yeah, like I don't get it every day, but when I do get it, it's really bad. So yeah. What else? Physically, the only other couple things, peeing all the time, which I think is pretty common for most of us at this point. I just basically feel like I have to pee all the time. Yeah. And the baby, she was sitting really high for like weeks 28 and 29, and then like over the last like 5 days, she has definitely dropped down a bit. And a couple days ago, it basically, like, the whole time I was, like, out and about all day, it felt like she was basically trying to burrow her way down and out. It was really uncomfortable. It hurt really bad. I just kind of think I was overdoing it physically. Now that I've been resting a couple days, that's not really happening anymore, so that's good. The only other thing, like, physically that I can really think of is my boobs. They're getting bigger, slowly, but getting bigger. And over the last almost a week, they have started leaking quite a bit. And it kind of surprised me that they started leaking this early, but yeah. So that's been fun. Just some other things that have been going on recently. Well, I guess physically also, when she gets moving, it is like ridiculous now. I think it's just because she's so big now and she's running out of space that when she does like really get moving a lot, it's really painful. Like, especially at night when I first lay down in bed and I start relaxing, she starts going crazy. I don't know what she's doing in there, but like her movements are so strong, it hurts and it takes my breath away. And I just lay there in bed like almost in tears some nights because it's so painful. I don't know. She must just be getting really big and running out of room. But yeah. I've started doing prenatal yoga in hopes that it would help with some of my back pain, my hip pain, and my legs. I definitely notice when I do it, it feels really great throughout the yoga session, and then for a little while after, I feel really nice and loose and comfortable and relaxed. But I mean, it doesn't last long. Within, a couple hours, I'm back to being really crampy and tired and really uncomfortable. I'm definitely having a hard time just breathing normally. I cannot go up the stairs without feeling like I'm going to just pass out because I can't breathe. Basically, just the third trimester, now that that's where we are, it's the third trimester is kicking my butt, really. It's just, I've been so uncomfortable, and I'm kind of getting to the point where, like, I'm ready for this to just be done, But I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can, since it's 99% sure this is, the last pregnancy I'll have. So I'm trying to enjoy it, but it is very, very uncomfortable. We started our birth class last night, actually. It was our first class, and it was really nice. I like it a lot. There were 6 couples there, including us. everybody seems really nice in the class, and yeah, I really like the class so far. Last night we talked about just kind of going over what each class was going to cover, and then we kind of like started diving into just basic talking about exactly what natural childbirth is classified as, or whatever. And then we started talking about like nutrition and stuff like that, because it is a natural childbirth class that I'm taking. So yeah, it was really fun. It's like 2.5 hour class, and we go every Monday night for 8 weeks. So yeah, we really like it, and we're excited about it. So I'll keep you guys in the loop on that each week with my updates of like what we talked about or what we did and stuff like that. But it seems fun, so I like it. What else happened recently? Oh, we went on our little baby moon. There, my husband actually surprised me with it. Last Friday, he woke me up in the morning, and I was just assuming he was coming home for lunch, and it turns out it was still just like really morning. He had only been gone for like an hour, and he basically surprised me with a trip, and we got up and headed out the door, and we went to Atlanta for the weekend. We went to a big music festival there. I'm not going to talk too much about it in this video. I'm going to make a separate video right after this, talking all about our baby moon trip. So if you guys want to hear all about our baby moon, I'm going to record that next, and I will link it in the description box of this video. But it was a lot of fun. I was super surprised, and yeah, we had a good time. It was really tiring, but we had a good time. So yeah, check in my list to see if that was all the main points I wanted to talk about, and it is. This week, don't have much going on, trying to relax, recover from our trip away, and looking forward to the weekend. We are going to Alabama on Saturday for a football game. Alabama's playing Ole Miss, so we are going to that game, which will be really fun. It'll be our first, and actually probably only, trip down there to see a football game live this year. Because, with the baby coming, it's probably going to be our only trip down there. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that. That'll be fun. And then next week is my next midwife appointment. So I'll update you guys on that in my 31-week update. Yeah, so that's kind of all the new stuff that's been going on. Basically, I'm just really uncomfortable all the time. Yeah. So I'm just hoping that the next so many weeks, I like to say instead of just 10, I like to say like next 8 to 10, because I have my fingers crossed and I'm really hopeful she comes a little early, just because I am so uncomfortable all the time. But if she stays in there full 40 weeks or 41 weeks, that's fine too. I'm just a little hopeful to get this baby out sooner than that, because I'm so tired and I'm so uncomfortable and I just want her here, So yeah, we are pretty much ready for her at this point, for the most part. We just basically have some random things left to buy, like, random little healthcare items, and I still have to get my breast pump, and I have to finish getting set up with cloth diapers. Other than that, though, we have everything else she needs, and, pretty much just ready for her to be here. So, yeah. upcoming videos, like I said, right after this, I am going to film a video all about our baby moon. So check that out when it goes live. The link will be below. And I'm still going to film the nursery tour video. Just been busy, so look for that in the next, maybe 2 weeks. Same with the birth plan video. I know I've been saying I'm going to film it. I am going to film it. Like I said, I just get really tired during the day and I'm really uncomfortable, so it's really hard for me to sit down and gather my thoughts and focus on anything. But you'll get that. And then I'm also going to do a 3rd trimester must-haves video. Even just being in the 3rd trimester for like 3 weeks that I have been in it, there are things that I've been absolutely loving having, and that if I didn't have them, I wouldn't even be as comfortable as I am. So I'm going to do that. And then I got notification that my Citrus Lane box shipped today, so that'll be in, I think it said on Monday. So when that gets here, I'll do an unboxing of that. So yeah, I'll do my belly shot, and then that'll be the end of this video. Don't mind my awesome shirt. It's from one of the bands at the music festival on our baby moon. But yeah, so front view doesn't really look much different, and to me the side view really doesn't look that much different. If anything, it just maybe looks a little fuller, but really not much. I don't feel like I look that much bigger over the last couple of weeks. Maybe it's just me, because I see myself every day, but yeah. So yeah, that was my 28, 29, and 30 week pregnancy update. I'm sorry it took so long for you guys to see an update, but I should be back on track with things now. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.